Lamar, come here.
Where'd she go?
To her room. Lamar, where are you? Matu?
I didn't see her.
Come here, stay in this room. And I'm staying alone in the room.
What did you guys figure out?
About what?
Her behavioral stuff.
Issues. You couldn't time out in the room. She said she needs to be ignored. That's how she makes it.
Oh, to calm down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Get some stuff done yet, whatever you can. No. Come here. Your book. I don't know. Then? Huh?
It's from your phone.
From what? Speed of the.
I almost think one of the things in her IEP is written to let her doodle when teachers talk. The problem is that some of that stuff is not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could, if you're like an ADHD person, you could fidget with a fidget, right? And still listen.
Mm-hmm. Like the red bit of the book on the side, the spiral.
Oh, okay.
So you tuck, 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 tuck,
Oh,
tuck,
while
tuck,
you're
tuck, tuck.
talking?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's not.
That's the drawing.
On purpose, yeah.
Because she's drawing it into the she started doing tuck, 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 tuck.
Oh, so she manipulated the story she told me?
Yeah, she was drawing something, then after that she started doing that with the on the side. Right line over there. On the side where the ribs are tuck, 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 she was doing there.
On the metal? The pencil or whatever?
Yeah, so on the paper she's drawing a line, but by the big
Yeah.
it's making a sound.
And she would have known that.
Mm-hmm.
She gets irritated by most things. And I came through and she didn't say that same story. She's like, I was just drawing. And now I'm bad and I'm crying. Why?
Mm-hmm.
The instinct is always to lie even when not in trouble. I would have, I would have understood a lot faster what was happening
Mm-hmm.
if she had just been honest.
No, she was doing the same math stuff. She was getting it right. Yesterday she did everything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Today then she's doing something observed on me. And I'm showing her how to do it again, like, and she's getting offended.
Yeah, she does get irritated or like really soon. I know that I can be heard right now. When it's really great that you have Dalton to help you with your math in areas that I don't fully understand as someone who actually has dyslexia and dyspraxia. Because this is the kind of stuff he uses every day, right? Like as an engineer you have to do these things and you have to, but that's not even like the hardest math that you know. This is basic stuff, but for me I struggle with this. So it's nice that you have someone willing to take the time nearly every day to sit with you and do these things. But with the correction, yeah. And I also wonder if this is not, like she said before, like at school when people try to help me, I would hit at them. Like there really is a, I keep saying our brains are quick to react. Like, is this the same kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
And also, where do we go from here? So.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
But this is, I'm still digesting.
She told me she didn't want to go to school. I'm just going because I have to go. I don't like going to school.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
does
like
with friends.
studying.
She feels that way. Which we've been over. That school's not, it's great if you make friends, but you're there to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, as someone who's not finished degrees yet, it's hard to imagine what it would be like to not even finish high school. Like nowadays, almost everyone has at least a bachelor's.
Mm-hmm.
So
She feels she can get a job without that also. Without this work. And do something. Also, you have to wash dishes and serve people. That's the only thing you can do without any education. That also, nowadays people have education. Servers also are educated. At least some basic education they have. They're not just school dropouts.
it is unfortunate, but there's kind of a joke about like if you get a liberal arts degree, that you'll just end up working minimum wage anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we need those degrees, but you're saying that you don't need anything at all. You're going to be competing with people who have degrees for lowest paying jobs. But regardless of how you feel, you are 11 years old, so you have to go to school. That is the law.
Mm-hmm. She was doing pretty well last week. I don't know. And she was being more receptive last week. I don't know what happened to her today.
Oh, it's literally being challenged.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an offset to the ego, like a whole different. Everything's fine and dandy unless you question the ego, and then
Mm-hmm.
we're mad. Okay, so you told me that you were doodling. No one cares if you doodle. Some people might actually see it as disrespectful. I would have a hard time teaching students who were doodling and not listening to me. Then I would ask them to do a fidget. But you weren't even doing that. You were making sounds on your notebook. And it would have been something that, in this small space that you guys are 2-3 feet apart right now, you would have been able to hear yourself, right? So why tell me something else?
No, because I was doing this then. At the end, my pencil went around like this. I was doing
You were doing that continuously with the pencil, not just went around. You didn't correct clearing and doing. Or just once you did it, right? That means more intentional, right?
Then
No, back up to that. Dalton shows all of us a lot of grace. So why just lie there? It's anything but the truth. Whether you're in trouble or not. Why? Like, I try to keep up with you guys and forget the past because, like, survival is literally something every day with you guys. But last night brought up 3rd grade for me, and how when that teacher tried to get you to read, you told her that she assaulted you. You made a whole thing of it to where the teacher was uncomfortable being in the same room alone with you. Or not that, in small groups with you. She didn't want to teach you anymore. That's when your stuff started of the IEP and, oh, she needs help and she can't do anything. And you wrote that, right? Like, you hopped on and you're like, yeah, I can't do anything. And then my brain flashes back to the summer, like right before summer, when you conned police officers of having been hit and your legs not working, and literal snot going down your nose, your mouth, and tears, right? So my brain hops around to these patterns of like, oh, this kid is a real good con artist, but that's not going to serve you in the long run, right? If you want to, you said before you want to do nails or hair, those people actually know like basic math, right? They are not dropouts. It's kind of rude of you to assume that they didn't have any schooling because that's what they do. Challenge your own thinking.
I didn't say that they were dropouts. I know
You said you didn't need school and you wanted to not go. Because you were going to do whatever it was, and Dalton said you're not going to get to do that. It's going to be washing dishes. You're telling me that nail techs and whatever, they don't have any degrees? The one who did my birthday nails like 2 years ago, she owned that studio, right? Her and her brother own that studio. You have to have business sense to be able to do that.
Just makeup school also. You have to go to makeup school, hair school, for all those things. You have to go to school for those things also.
So why are you saying this stuff about school? You have a whole bin of fidgets right behind you. Don't show off in my face that you can do the same thing you just said you don't do. I see the finger going across the metal thing to make noise. It might feel good, it might sound good to you. When you're supposed to learn to listen to somebody, use a silent fidget. We've gotten so many. The person that I donated the whole bin to was like a Jewish day school teacher, right? Like we have so much stuff. So what's going on? Because we can get to the point of, okay, she's angry, she cries. Anytime someone tells her something, she's gonna get angry. That doesn't move you to the next step of, okay, now what? Nobody likes to feel wrong. Not a person in this room. At the same time, how are you going to get better if you're not making mistakes and learning? Not a single person in this room was born just knowing things. Your teachers, your friends, SZA that you look up to, she didn't just come out of the womb and was singing, right? She had to learn. If that was the case, you'd hear about her at churches and synagogues and on the news. Oh my gosh, this baby was born and they could just do this thing. No. Yeah, there's a fly nearby.
It's on the wall up there.
Nine? Check.
Did you get it?
I don't think so.
So what's going on? And how can you work through it? Because you're at that age. 11 years old, almost 12. How can you work through when you're so angry in your body over someone saying something that you perceive as a challenge?
I mean, why I'm angry?
Then why are you angry?
Because before Dr. Cook would say, like, how did you forget to do this? You're doing so well a few days ago. What happened? He kept on saying stuff like that.
That sounds encouraging.
Well, it wasn't for me.
Why do you keep changing the story whenever I ask you something?
I'm
And
saying-
it's always geared towards the other person.
Okay. I'm done.
Kanaya, take a breath and get real with yourself.
I was telling you why I'm angry.
I already asked earlier why you were angry. If you want to tell me another part of why you're angry, I'll listen. But we're still going to get to the bottom of it today. So don't miss saying you were doing not well before and you're doing well today. Okay.
No, he said I'm not doing well today and I was doing good before. And kept on asking me how did I forget this.
That's the opposite of what you told me, right, Dalton?
No, she told that one.
Yeah. You
She
were
told
doing.
what she said this one.
You were not doing well before. You got all the numbers wrong even yesterday.
No. She was doing well before and she's not doing well today.
Okay. All right. I apologize. Go on.
Then he kept on saying stuff like that.
Do the same thing.
And then he was when he did that, then he started saying, this doesn't benefit me. The only thing this is gonna do is help you. He doesn't want to sit here all day and do this with me.
Is that what I said?
And then he said, I have
Did I say that, Kanai?
other stuff to do.
Did I say I don't want to sit and do this the whole day with you? You said it.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I
You're
didn't
like,
say that.
I don't need.
I said there are better things I can do with my time than sit and teach you, right? I'm taking the time to teach you because I want you to learn, right? That's what I told you.
You said that you don't want to sit here and do this with
I
me.
didn't say I don't want to sit here and do this. I
Hmm.
said there are better things I can do with my time. There's a difference in that. You're manipulating the words I said. The way you're seeing it feels like I'm annoyed with you. I'm not annoyed with you.
You said you were annoyed with me, so yes, you are.
I'm annoyed with the way that you're not showing attitude towards learning. I'm not annoyed with the way of sitting and teaching you. Those are two different things. I'm not annoyed to teach you. I'm willing to take the time to teach you. However, I want to spend the time to teach you. If I'm not teaching you, I'm a grown man. I can take my own decision and walk away. I don't have to sit there. Nobody's tying me over there. But I can choose what I want to do. I'm taking the time to teach you because I want you to learn. I want you to have a good future. It's not benefiting me in any way, right? Does it benefit me? Or benefits you and your future and what will happen in your life? I don't know, tomorrow when you grow up you may not talk to me also. So I don't know what to do with your life. but I'm trying to make your life easier for you. Okay? That's what I told you. Don't manipulate my words.
Do you remember that story that we, probably a few years ago now, have talked about, where Dalton played violin, and he was supposed to be practicing or whatever it was and getting better and improving at violin. And different backgrounds of what is socially normal or okay, his dad got angry and broke the bow of the violin on his back. And that was meant to be like, hey, like, why am I investing this money, time, whatever in you, and you're not improving? That's not happening for you. You're sitting on the floor, you're crying and getting angry and twisting things, when an engineer of 40 plus is taking time every day after school and weekends to help you improve in your math. So maybe deep down in your feelings, you have feelings that this person doesn't want to be around me or help me, and you're internalizing that. I could potentially see that as a thing where you're saying, like, you're receiving it different than how it's said. At the same time, you're almost 12 years old, and I need you to step into this reality with the rest of us who are communicating with you and trying to help you. Not every person has the same reality or perception. I understand that, which is why we're breaking it down. No one's beating you, no one's hurting you, no one's doing anything. They're saying, hey, please chill out long enough for us to learn this together. And by that alone, you're getting offended. He pointed out he doesn't have to do this. He could be at office right now. He could be at mall. He could, join a meetup group. He could do any of these things. He's not. He is here with you. He's here with you. He has been here with you since COVID. It's 5 years that you've known him. Everyone in this house could be doing something different. You have probably seen friends in Milwaukee or whatever where the parents just don't give a crap, right? And they are gone. I could be gone. Like, adults have that leeway. When you're an adult and you're a grown up and your life's figured out enough, you don't have to be home. Like, I could make friends here in this new state and just stay over there for the weekend or the week. No one cares. You're old enough. Technically, by the state laws, you're old enough to take care of yourself if you have what you need. I don't do any of those things. I'm here with you. None of us have to be, except for you kids, actually. So be honest with yourself, are you being deceptive in his words? Or are you receiving it as, gosh, this person doesn't want to be around me, I've already messed up a little bit, they're angry with me, and all this other stuff, ruminating? Take a minute and think, what is true for you?
I don't think he wants to be around me.
So when someone says something, any person that you receive as criticism, you need to take a minute and figure out where they're coming from, because it's not all personal like that. And that's you. Do you remember the dialectical behavioral therapy sheet they gave you that was laminated at residential over the summer? June, July, August, September, October. So like 5 months ago. And then one of them said not to do mind reading. And that's where we assume that we understand what someone else is saying, where they're coming from. If someone does not tell you something directly, it's not there. One thing that I love about autism is that I don't have to read into those things unless I'm trying to understand autistics, people that are not autistic. Because they always assume there's extra messages. There's not. Some of that's mental illness, honestly. But there's not extra things unless someone tells you. It doesn't have to be that way. You don't know where he's coming from or anything. He's literally just someone who came from a more strict background than you, where things are way more competitive. And you're just given things. And he's trying to teach you. Now you look super bored. So what's going on? I don't know. I was looking up yesterday and I cleaned my toilet out, just like any chance that anything's keeping them alive. Okay, come back to this, can I? You look very bored. Your eyebrows did some things while I was speaking. Not sure Where are you at right now? You look, I don't know, tortured, like you're forced to sit here. I also can go make some tea or something. Like, what's going on? Words, please. How can we engage in making things better for you if you shut down? Take that off your wrist. You can play with it, just don't want it on your wrist. Side quest for you. When we have thoughts or behaviors that we don't like, you've seen a yard that's mowed, there's like one pattern that goes through it. That's how our brain works with its neuroplasticity. So as soon as we create a pattern, whether it's, we're frustrated and we try to harm ourselves, or we kind of get that feeling, whatever it is, our brain will keep seeking that out. Our brain is so smart. We don't even know. Even scientists don't know. We're still learning. But as soon as you do that, then you're going to start craving that. That's a potential for you. So as soon as you can make a different mowing pathway, things can get different for you. And it's annoying and it's hard because it's new every time you ever pushed a mower. Maybe not actually, but the grass is hard, you go down that way. But then you keep repeating that same pathway, the grass is gone. So you have freedom to walk. You don't need to mow it anymore until it's time, right? That's how your brain works. So you creating these patterns or thought ways for yourself makes them stronger and easier for your brain to go down. Do you get that? So choose, like, does this feel good to do this? It's not going to be easy every time to do that, but right now I'm sitting with you telling you, does it feel good to you to do this? Any of this, to have that on your skin, I don't mean physically feel good. I mean, is that something that you want to do? Is hurt yourself? Is having these conversations repeatedly something you want to do? Or can you slowly learn to take a pause before reacting on things? And each time you do that, you'll get better at it. Because you're building that pathway. You're making it stronger for yourself. Words, please.
Yes, it feels good to hurt myself.
I can't hear you.
Yes, it feels good to hurt myself.
Why is that?
Because then I could become less mad.
And why do you feel the need to hurt yourself?
Because I did something wrong.
People make mistakes all the time. Doesn't mean you deserve it. I know, probably around the time that 3rd grade was when I noticed that you were bruising yourself behind the knee, behind the leg, the upper calf, and sometimes by your elbows and the back of the arms, right? So some of that can't be you trying to calm me right now of anything. I've seen that myself without you telling me. Which means that you're going to have to do some internal work and talk to yourself. Because anyone could tell you anything, it's going to be you against you in those moments. Does that resonate with you?
Yes.
And it's not going to garner attention or sympathy or anything, because people that are really doing it, they're trying to hide it. They're not trying to be seen. And you don't advertise it. But you do gravitate towards it. So in those moments, in some of your worst moments, I'm saying this for your future self, in your worst moments, it will be you against you. And you will have to decide, do I want this life? Do I want to live? And that, I'm telling you, is someone who knows. So find a sensory toy. You have those little ouchies. I don't love those myself, but you know, that's something. Please find something to do. Or go by a wall and press against the wall when you're mad. But the energy cycle doesn't finish until you complete it. So what physical activity are you gonna do now?
You go for a walk.
You gonna come back? You have a waiting all the time? Okay, I'm gonna go. What do you consider a block here?
Like in front of our house.
Good socks on. Maybe do some sprints while you're. I'm not saying run. I'm saying like run, stop. You know, get your heart rate up and down, then come back, complete the cycle, and then let's get back to math. You want to make hollow with me later? Yeah, me too. With that jam. That new
Do you
jam.
have flour? Or do we need some?
Oh,
Oh,
I
we
thought we brought it, didn't we? We had like a lot of flour.
That big thing, you remember we left it there? Because we weren't going to just bring the whole thing.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll look while you're out.
Have you seen any cockroaches after that day?
No, I saw them like the very beginning we moved in, and it was by the dog food, and then we killed them, but I haven't noticed any others.